Welcome back to another battle, everybody. I am Simon. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on Troy. This is a map I don't believe I have ever played Capitals on. And so what better day than today to get this one rolling? We have ownership over the +2 down here on Temple. I don't love any of the bonuses on this map. This +8's okay. Northtown actually wouldn't be a terrible spot to be, but I don't have access to that. Just checking the Blizzard, seeing if anything looks appealing besides this bonus. I think we've got a decent opportunity for the +2, +3 down here in the bottom left. So I think that's probably my best bet. And then maybe some take on an orange. We do have an orange bot here. So we will go here. That might anger red. Maybe red even caps right next to us. Orange bot goes over here. That should cause some havoc in the middle of the board and hopefully not on my own position. We have 11 territories with the Blizzards here, so we don't get an extra troops to start. We'll just start with our 5 troops. Probably just try to take my bonus turn 1 here, do a little split ski, get our 2s grouped up, and that should be how we do it. Maybe we group up our 2s at the top of the board. Obviously, if red caps in here, we're not going to have the luxury of being able to play like that. We're going to have to come up with an alternative approach. I suppose I could also attack this out and try to get to cap here as well. Maybe I do that on the second turn. I'm a little worried orange bot's going to roll me. We do have red over here. I don't hate that capital for red. That's in a +3. But yeah, we're playing Troy. We're looking kind of at some maps almost as like preliminary plays, since a lot of these maps won't show up in Tier List Tuesday on the Progressive Capital settings until a while from now, I should say. So because of that, I'm going to roll red here. I don't lose anything, which is delightful. I am going to roll this as well. And then I'm going to pull in our farthest away 2. And I'll put that. I don't think I need to put it on cap. I don't think cap's in jeopardy right now. We'll put it in our bonus defense just to dissuade these players from trying to hit me. But yeah, I'm just trying to play some different maps. I know that the channel itself is kind of known for... Interesting. So orange is going to take this bonus over here. The channel itself is kind of known for maybe not necessarily settings diversity, but certainly map diversity is kind of what I pride myself on the games that I play. I don't want to play the same maps all the time. I keep up the Europe Advanced games because I like being able to... is he going to take this on the first turn? No shot he takes the +8 on the first. He's going to take the +8 on the first turn. The bot's going to break you, so I don't know what the goal is there, pal. But good luck. Yeah, I like to play different maps. I do the Europe Advanced games, the Spaceport Sigmas, the Trigons, but at the end of the day, I want to try out all the stuff. And I think Capitals is the mode that I find the most entertaining because it's the easiest, not the easiest to win, but it's the one that gives you the most counterplay as a skilled player to be able to survive and live long and potentially win. Progressive World Domination has a lot of those opportunities as well, but I think maybe the success rate isn't quite so high. Red puts 5 of their 6 troops over here. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts here. We're playing Progressive Capitals. And I think Progressive Capitals puts much more value on the elimination of players, which I think is fun. It gets you, there's a distinct like linear 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 order of elimination, which you could get in, interesting play by black there, which you could get in what's it called? What is this play? That was an 11 sec. That's got to be his capital, right? He's going to lose that to yellow. I got to check it, right? That was an 11 stack. He started with how many? 7? He would have needed a 4 here. I 100% think he came off cap to make that play. Anyway, we're playing Progressive Capitals. I do have automated AI, as you saw the orange player moving. Just mixing it up. I usually do neutral. I do neutral for the tier list videos. I do them for a lot of our Progressive Cards videos. He did pull the 2 back to cap, but it's like a 5. It's split. There can't be much more than 5 on this cap here. I think we hit yellow's 2 here. We don't break black because I don't want to make an enemy out of black if I don't need to. But if I can take the cap, I'm going to take the cap. I presume it's on pottery. White fails that roll. I wonder if white's back in here somewhere. I'm unsure so far. We've got this 4 that I can sling over on a fortify if I need to. Yeah, we're gonna hit. I'm gonna hit yellow here for vision. Ooh, that's a 3 cap. 6. All of them won. Flying colors on that cap take, guys. I don't care if I get broken now. I've got a secondary capital. This is why you got to defend your capitals. You cannot greed a bonus early in this game. Black is not botted yet. They're probably going to go heavy into me, but we got 2 7 caps, so I'm not super worried about whatever they do. If they sack into me, only white can bridge the gap there. So I've got really, really good control on the left side of the board right now. Orange fails this, so bot breaks yellow now, maybe? I think so. Yellow probably gets this cap for free, though. So I get left side, yellow gets middle control, which I don't love. If yellow doesn't take that cap, yellow's going to break me here. That's funny. Interesting that it's yellow to break. All right, yellow is sacking into me. This is a weird play. Black is botted. So yellow, instead of taking this cap for free, if nobody takes this, I'm going to take it. 3 caps early. Very, very interesting. Red does have their bonus. So red's almost like our main competitor now. Yeah, yellow breaks and then tries to slam one of my 2s with his 3s. It's just a very curious play instead of playing it for yourself, because I think yellow is upset that they thought they had a good play on the black capital, and I went through him to take it, which I think was the right play, because if I couldn't take black's cap, I don't risk it. I ended up getting perfect dice on the cap after getting bad dice on yellow's stack. 2 for 2 exchange there. Red is going back right here. That's good to know. That's a decent bonus. +5 back there in actual Troja itself. Black bot getting 3. Presumably they're going to stack up on me or stack up on yellow over here, but I plan on taking the orange cap here. I actually don't see where it stacks up. Hopefully it doesn't have this bonus here. That'd be a little iffy. But as long as white doesn't have vision on the orange cap, we'll start this game with 3 caps all on the left-hand side of the board. And we'll just work to get everything nice and strong. I've got this 2 that can fortify. I got this 2 that can fortify. Both of them with direct lines on capitals. So nobody's getting a super imposing bonus at this point. Red's got a +3. I don't think yellow retook the bot from where the bot hit. White puts a 2 up here. I don't love that. Comes into me. Maybe just for board vision. I'm unsure where white is. We're going to take this orange capital now. 100% roll. Let's see where that ends right here. We lose a little bit. I should be able to force the bot roll into yellow now. I shouldn't even have to hit yellow. The bot's getting 8. So the bot has that play. That's actually a little dangerous for me. The bot is getting this +3 and +2 maybe on the right-hand side. Can't imagine yellow holds cap or holds this bonus. So we got 3 caps now. Didn't get the best dice on that cap roll. Again, loss of 2. That's okay, because a 2 cap will never defend with extra troops, just so you guys know. You defend only on extra troops when you're 3 or higher, because you can't roll more than 2 dice on a 2 cap. It's the same thing with like attacking over the wall in on the Asia or the Qing Dynasty map. Works exactly the same way. So if you attack over the wall into a 1 or a 2, it's only going to roll the 2 dice. All right, 3 capitals start. 3 capitals by the end of turn 3 is pretty good. I will take that. Yellow seems to break over here, but you got this 5 staring at you, man. You're going to have to keep dealing with that bot. Red is getting 5, so the bot must have broken red too. This is a little unfortunate because I think the bot is going to get snuffed out. I do have to be wary of white coming for my cap here. He could be capped really close, right? I don't have any vision on any of this stuff here. And maybe if he's right on painter here, that would explain why yellow didn't keep going. But, you know, our cap positions might end up getting swapped here. I do actually like this orange cap because it has vision on the Trojan horse territory here, which requires a block on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories technically here. Eric McGee, shout out to you subscribing while I'm recording this video. Thank you very much, Eric, for subscribing. If you want to shout out like Eric, you can either subscribe when you've got public subscriptions on, or alternatively, actually wait, I own this territory before. I know white's not on Painter, sorry. Or alternatively, you can subscribe while I'm recording my video. Maybe a little bit more bold, but should work for you. All right, I've obviously got to protect my caps here. We're getting 9. I don't want white in here. This 7 I'm not worried about at all. I don't think black's ever going to have enough to get that. If I go 8 here, I'm going to get white completely out of here. I don't want him taking cards near me, because if he takes cards near me, that means he can get kills near me, and we do not want that. So, and I got a Joker. That's big. So as long as we get... What do we need on this next turn? We need either a dude... No, not a dude. We need either a horse or an artillery on this next turn. This shouldn't roll my cap. It does put a bunch of troops there. I put 6 troops here. Shouldn't roll the capital. It doesn't. And it rolls right into yellow, right on the big territory, too. So if yellow's cap is on... we know it's not on North End, I believe. If it's on Patio House or Terrace House, we should be able to see that come off. We'll get some vision on yellow. White might not be happy with me removing his material over here, but I don't want him anywhere near me. Interesting. Yellow's attacking up here. He's going to hit my 2. This is a very, very bad play from yellow because red is going to have ownership over this area. I don't understand that play by yellow in the slightest. He committed all of his extra troops up there. Good luck with that, yellow. I wish you the very, very best. Red is getting 8 again, so red has reconstituted his bonus. The bonuses on this board, there are 13 of them. North Town, West Town, Step Housing are the +4s. We got Lower Town and Troja as +5s. Saiyan Gate and Temple as +2s. Labor Housing also a +5. I missed that one, sorry. Scholars, Rich Housing, South Town are our +3s. And then finally, City Market is a +6 and Upper Town a +8 if you're able to hold those bonuses. Black now getting 5. Is that territory count or is that a bonus? Might be the Saiyan Gate +2 up here somehow, or it's just got a bunch of extra troops. Very possible that this bot has a bunch of extra troops. Hopefully, yeah, roll this out. Good. Don't hit the 2. I really didn't think it was going to roll that. That's unfortunate. I'm getting whittled down quite a bit here. White obviously doesn't have any bonuses because he's been taken over by me. If we see him, he might be on Military Brewery here and might finally swing off cap with a huge stack. Because he's been so confined this whole time. No, we don't actually see where he goes. So we'll continue defending our capitals. I don't want to trade in. I have a kill guard on black here. There's obviously a little bit of risk with that with black setting in. Black's trades might end up being kind of high. I'm going to attack off of this capital, I suppose. I'd like to keep the black kill guard in this pocket if I can. So we got an 11, a 13, and a 10. The reason this is a 10 is because yellow's not hitting orange at all in here. I might as well just let orange build up around me. It probably won't take the cap. We don't get a horse or an artillery. We get a dude. So we have to use the Joker that we have, which I don't love, but that'll be okay. It'll be all right, everybody. I'm not worried about it. I am not worried about it. Yellow is going now, getting 6. Yellow sets in early. Perfect. So instead of getting the 4 trade, we're now at least at the 8 trade because of the orange and yellow sets. Now, my evaluation of the players in this game, obviously orange started as a bot originally. Black didn't defend cap, so black's no more than a beginner at the very least. Yellow, no more than an intermediate, super greedy player that, or like, it's very much like, yeah, he just broke red, and red, we know red has a strong cap because red had a strong cap to start. He's been getting 8 for a couple turns. He's only really had to flush out the bot once. Now he's got to deal with yellow. And red sets in early. I guarantee to absolutely smoke the living daylights out of the yellow player up in the top right here. Red, I would not be surprised if he retakes this entire +5 because yellow's trying to take a bonus that he just had no claim to. Red had claimed so much of this. I actually don't think that red took all of this yet. Black sets on 4, and it goes in here. So it's going to leave quite a bit on me. It's actually going to take this bonus most likely. 5 comes in, 5 goes up. I think black's just got like 15 territories, so I can clear most of this out of here. It's going to try to take this bonus. Is it going to roll red? No, it goes up this way, and then this 5 will take the rest of this bonus. I'm going to need to use my trade in here to snuff out as much of this as possible, but I don't want to overcommit. I just need to whittle black down considerably. No shot, white sets in too and gives me the best trade in, right? I think white's a decent player. I don't know why he kept committing troops so far away from cap. I wouldn't be surprised if he's capped along the bottom here, because we've had a lot of vision elsewhere. Not going to trade that. Trade that, like there. Let's get this up to like 17, I think is good there. 15 here. And then this cap, I'm going to go a little aggressive around the board to give black more spots to hit to dwindle its territory. Yeah, we got red in there. Is this all black? Oh, we got orange in here. All right, that's good to see. So we spread black out. Black's going to have to use its troops to get all of that back. Orange is getting 5 now. So orange might have 15 territories, because it sure as heck doesn't have a capital. Loses 2 on whatever that roll was. And now it goes into black. So we obviously have the kill guard on black, which I don't want to use. Yeah, okay, this takes a bonus. I wonder if black... The bots can switch their identities. So it's possible that black hits orange as a breaker, even though we've seen it primarily be a taker. Yellow is getting 6 still. Yeah, so yellow's going to break red again. I think red needed to really just hit him where it hurts. But at this stage in the game with my caps all... I mean, white could trade in and roll one of them, I suppose. But I'm not really concerned about him rolling all of them. Red gets broken again. So red has to deal with this yellow player that I got early broken by. I think yellow's no more than beginner as well. He's just a little too, like, jaded, almost. It feels like his playstyle is like, all right, well, I got broken by the bot, so I see that green held this bonus for 1 turn, and screw him, right? Yeah, let's see if this goes into... It might retake the bonus. I'm obviously not going to let the bot hold a +6. Yeah, all right, that breaks. This 3 comes up. So the 8 is still only staring at me, which means this one's going to clear the rest of the bonus. I have to... I think on this next turn, it might be in my best interest. Knock red out of here, make sure I break the bot, try to retake the bonus. Get a little greedy, just because obviously I'm the one primarily fighting the bots. White's still getting 5. White obviously sets. There's a world here where white could potentially give one of these other players, or myself, the business on at least one of these caps. I don't have a set on 3, so I obviously need to make sure I'm still reasonably defended. The trades are up to 20 on this next trade-in, and white is going aggressive. He's already attacked twice. This is the first turn he's attacked more than once. And he stops. So he was satisfied with whatever play he just made. He was totally okay with. And I'm going to hit yellow here. All right, we got white right there. This 2 comes back to cap. So white is somewhere in here. He might have just taken this bonus here, this +5. Orange held... Did orange hold this +3 on that turn? Because he got broken in the +3 up here. And obviously the bot is playing for a +8, which honestly wouldn't hurt for me to let it hold. I don't know how much bot material is stacked up in front of these other players, to the point where I don't really want to go for the kill. Yellow is still getting 5. And yellow's been committing so many troops to a fight with red that I don't think it's worthwhile to go for him. I don't actually have a trade-in right now. Maybe we get broken by white. I took double bonus here in the hopes that the bot doesn't break one of them. Just get a couple extra troops on this next turn would be really nice. Because we know the bot's going to retake its bonus. Now, if it sets on 3, that could actually be really bad. That could mean a potential cap roll on this cap over here specifically with the 8 there. So I need to bolster that cap in the corner a little bit more on this next turn. But we'll see what black does. Red is getting 5. Yellow did quite a bit of attacking there. We'll see if white has this +5 here. If they're getting 10 troops, that'll be very, very powerful for them. Red doing a lot of attacking. Did yellow feed him his kill? I'm not sure. But yellow has opted to fight with red quite a bit. The bot sets. 18, I can live with that. That shouldn't roll my cap. It might break white. It's going to hit orange up here most likely as well. So this will break both of my bonus. This will probably break both of my bonuses, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it does split at least a little bit. Hits into here weakly, and it's going to roll the 9 on 3 for sure. Yep. So at least break white. It doesn't even break white. All right. Well, my cap's got a nice little buffer here, and black's not on a set anytime soon. White got broken by somebody else. Okay, if he did take this bonus, that is. I've got the kill guard on black. I think on our next trade-in, we go pretty aggressively into... Yeah, he's going to hit me. I don't know. It's not good to make... You see that I don't have this bonus. I don't understand that play. Really at all. The bot's going to break you anyway, though. 3. I'm fine with the 15 there. I need to break this, though, so 2 there, and then this here. I need to snuff this bot out a bit, just so it's stuck behind me at the right time. Orange getting 25. We'll see a little bit of it. We see 4 of it here, but it was delayed before that initial place, which makes me think its bulk was placed elsewhere. Started with 7, so it's got probably the +2 and then 15 territories. This map is how big did I say? It is 67 territories with 6 blizzards. So down to 61 with the blizzards that we have here. Orange bot does take cards. So neither orange nor black on sets. We're on 5 cards here. I don't want white to have great lines on me, but I do want black to break him. So taking 3 cards in here, hopefully it'll attack more than 3 times. Might also play for this bonus instead of breaking him. That's a possibility. Red might die here to yellow, just because of the fight that they've been having and the fact that yellow set in first. Yep, he does. I feel bad for red. He didn't really deserve that. And I don't think yellow's particularly good, but the benefit to this is that the closest player to yellow now is white. So he might just trickle right down into white with his over-aggression, or he'll feed me one of these bot kills. I'm really okay with either. But staying out of yellow's way is probably my best bet because they are a very jaded player. Players in our game, by the way, the orange player was a botted player named Bruce Man 2. Got the yellow player, our good jaded pal here, Selmer Mutton Chop 23 from Norway. We got the red player, Roman the Brain from Germany. They have been felled. The black player, Big D Roots from the UK. And then finally, the white player, Carlos Chatterjee from Canada in the final position. I think yellow took a lot of board there. Black down to 3. So I think most of black is over here on the left-hand side. It's going to take this back. Orange on 2 cards, black on 1, but will be on 2 very, very soon. Hits here, and then here, and then maybe the 5 will hit white, or maybe white won't have a set, and that actually is good for me because he won't be able to come roll a capital. A little concerned about... Okay, no, white's been broken anyway, so maybe yellow was the one that broke him. Yellow got a double trade there. White places over here by me. Presumably, he's going to do what he thinks is breaking me here, even though I haven't held a bonus this entire time. No, he doesn't break me. He pulls back. All right, white's playing very passive again, but I think he's going to be the receiver of some pretty unsavory play by the yellow player. Let's get this up to 25. I want this up to 30. And then with what I have left here, I want to hit white there. I want it to stop going for this bonus. I want it to go for a different one. I'm trying to push the bot to the right, but keep it kill guarded back here. Orange is getting 15. So orange definitely held the +8 on this turn, which means yellow was never capped in there. And presumably, we saw what? It placed 6 here? 4 here? I think it had a 6 there, right? So it placed 4 here. Presumably went into yellow on the right-hand side. Yellow's getting 18. All right. Yellow's got the +5 and the +3, plus double capital. That'll get him at least 17, right? That makes sense. Or, no, 13 and the territory count. He might have this +3 as well. White's on 5 cards. I have a set on 3. That could be very, very powerful. I don't really want to kill anybody, though. I think if either of these bots ends up on 4, I take the bot kill on 4 myself. And yellow is hitting a lot of either white or the bot, which makes these kills easier. And yellow's a card ahead of me now with his trade-in. And it looks like I was successful in what I was trying to do here with the black bot, which was stop having it try to take the bonus up here, because it's extra material I'm going to have to deal with. Now we're praying that either or neither of these bots sets on 3. White is... this is actually promising that he's placing his... No, he's gonna place his troops elsewhere. He's not going to hit me here. I think white needs to realize that I'm going to be his friend here. I haven't caused him problems. He keeps hitting me. But I'm not the one that he should have the qualms with. Yeah, he's not going to overcommit, though. He's going to let yellow come deal with me, I think. I'm going to leave... I got black nested behind me here. And we're going to leave orange in the corner here. So... So if yellow comes hunting for either of these kills... Alright, orange bot sets. Was it broken? It was broken, so this should ideally trickle into yellow. And maybe even hit him kind of hard. Now we gotta see if black bot sets, and if white doesn't take that kill, I will. Well, actually, white shouldn't be able to take the kill, right? Because I've got it kill guarded. And well, I just have to root for the orange bot kill later. I don't think that they've got... I think yellow has so much board on the right-hand side. Yeah, he does. There's no way he has a kill guard over here. And I don't think on any of these potential cap spots of white in this region that he could possibly have black kill guarded. So again, if black doesn't set, I'm probably not going to add anything to this cap here. I'm just going to add to this cap. We're going to go hunting for the black kill. Might put a target on my back. But I can't really risk it. So if white doesn't take it now, we take it ourselves. Or if it trades, obviously we're not going to take the kill. It does trade. 44 here shouldn't roll my cap. Both bots having trades on 3 is about as unlucky as I can get. I could have, I suppose there is the... I might try to roll it. Okay, it splits away. That's good. There is the avenue in which... It is good that it's not adding anything here. There is the avenue in which I could have set on 3 and killed both of them for 2 cards each, but I don't think that would have been fruitful for me. Although I guess the bot was on... No, the bot would have been on 4 cards after this turn. They were both on 3 on the turn after I was on 3, right? Like I took my 4th... Oh, wait, hang on. No, they took their 3rd cards after I took my 4th. That's what it was. That's what I was trying to get at. Yellow's on 5. I need to trade in now out of risk of being targeted. I think I want white to be the one targeted because yellow has managed to stabilize and hold quite a bit of board. So, yeah, we're going to set in now. Food market or speakers. Are either of these a capital? No. Do either of these have troops on them? Food market at least looks at the bot, so I guess we'll use that. Let's get this up to 445. I want both of these 45. I think this is still my best cap down here. So we're going to use that. And I'm just trying to whittle this bot down to put it into a position where I can eventually kill it. It did get a better trade than Orange, but Orange was getting more troops over time. Orange is down to 3, so it lost the bonus it had on the previous turn. Hit something. It does roll this over here, which is interesting. I don't love that. So obviously I've been expending troops on the bots. I'm trying to bait yellow into trying to kill one of them and fail. That's the ideal play here. I'm a little concerned yellow can come roll one of my caps on this next turn. He almost certainly can, especially with a huge trade in here, 65. I need white to like kind of compete with him. Or he just goes into white. If he kills white here, he's going to drastically weaken himself because we know white has rebuilt himself up so much during this game. Now he is going to go for the orange kill here. For 2 cards. So yellow, despite having a very confusing start to this game, one that should not have rewarded him in the slightest, he's clearly strong. And he's playing this well now. I'll give him that credit. But he's taking too long. He found my cap. He stops. So he just chunked a bunch of the orange material on what could end up being a fed kill. At this point, when these bots end up on 3 cards, when they are at 3, not like when they get to 3, not when they're on 3, that is when I need to kill them. Fails that roll. That's probably for the best. White's getting 7. How is white getting 7? Are there +2s in here? White might have taken the red cap. How much was... Yellow's getting 21 still, though, right? Yeah, I don't think he took it. But I don't think he has 15 territories. Oh, maybe he has an unexpected +2 that I wasn't aware of. That is a dude. It is not a set. I don't know. I gotta let... The problem is I have to let these bots get to... I think I have to let them get to 3 cards. Or 4 cards and then kill them. Unless I had a trade on 3. If I had a trade on 3, I would kill both of them. But I don't have the trade on 3. Now yellow's got a 90 stack coming in here. He could very well feed me this. If he splits this wrong, yeah, he's going to feed me this. He is absolutely... I left this in the corner. I get this for free. That's good, at least. Although white's going to come hunting. If white's smart, he'll come hunting, and I think white's a pretty good player. He's searching for it. He actually might feed both of these kills to white. That's the one downside about keeping this back here. I don't have a trade in. Now I absolutely have to kill it because he just wasted so many troops on it. If white somehow fails this, white's going to have such a big stack coming down though, man. It's legitimately might be 200 troops. And he saw, there's no way. I think white's the best player in this lobby. I mean, I have to, obligated to say besides myself. But white is seemingly the best player in this lobby. He's going to set in here. It's just a matter of what's his speed like. His decision-making has been kind of slow at parts of this game. But from what I can tell, he's been playing mostly slow and then fast when he needs to. 1 attack. 2 attack. He's probably going to find this. 74. Yeah, he's absolutely going to find this. Unless he doesn't dip into the corner. He searches behind me here. If he paths this wrong... He's going to find that he's going to hit the 3. Well played. Yep. Absolutely well played. Yeah, yellow overcommitted there. But he actually locked the troops. That's perfect for me. That'll just fortify right back. I've got the black kill guarded. I don't have a set here, but I think it's worth going for. Because otherwise I am almost certain I lose this game. That's where... White's been capped here the entire time? Just going to go on a little scouting mission. Yeah, that makes sense. Yellow has this capital. White has this capital. White has yellow's original capital. There's the black kill. This must have been where yellow was originally capped. This is super interesting. Can I kill yellow then? Trade the dudes. I might be able to kill yellow here. Let's do this. $82 stack. Absolutely cannot kill yellow. Because he's holding 82 troops off cap. And now I'm on 4 cards. Question is, do I get targeted or does white get targeted? White can take one of my caps for free here. I am going to get targeted to all hell. He is going to feed my kill. This yellow player is so bad, dude. Just put it back on cap. Why are you going to feed me? You are so bad. Stop. You are going to feed my kill. He's going to come hit this 81 cap and he's going to objectively feed my kill. He is stronger than both of us. You need to stop. You've already fed 1 kill. Why are you playing like this? Oh, this is so frustrating to watch, guys. This is actually so frustrating to watch. I maybe could have double tapped this. I probably could have still killed him, and maybe I should have. All right, if white's got a set, I die. Do I have a set on 4? I have a set on 4 at least. I can use that to my advantage. White got such... Yeah, see, look at how constituted white is here. It was such a good play hunting for that. Objectively very, very good. I need to try to... I'm going to let white hold whatever bonus he wants here. Although if he puts... He's got to be careful putting... He's hitting only yellow here. He hasn't hit me at all. He stops. I don't really want to give yellow pathing back into myself, but I'm going to take the risk. I set in. I need yellow to aggress him. 70. That cap at this point in the game is not going to be worth it for me. So the point of that was to open yellow back up to come hit white. And he can if he wants to. I'm going to see if that's what he does. More than likely he hits me. Yeah. I'm just going to let him control as much board as possible. This is one of the worst risk players I've seen in a while. I feel so bad for red that he was subjected to this play style. Because this guy does not care about his capital. Pulls back. White actually might... It's interesting. This game will be interesting because white might elect to kill him over me. Because he is the better prophet, right? And he'll have pathing. Unless he removes it. I don't love that. That removes all pathing up to this side. Oh, he breaks yellow. That's going to put a target on your back. That'll put a target on your back for sure. Take a bonus. I doubt I hold a bonus. Yellow's getting 27. So he breaks yellow, but not really. Not going to do much. Yellow sets in on 3. I didn't hit yellow at all there, right? What happens if yellow plays for one of white's caps? Maybe he wants his original cap back. I have no idea. I think yellow's just going to be kind of a nuisance. We have a joker. I don't want to use it. 121. Okay, so he has a separate giant stack now. This is such a weird game. This is a hard game to win right now because of the way this yellow player is playing. White and I know that if we hit each other, we're going to sentence the other to death. But what we both know yellow doesn't is that if he kills us, is he going to roll my cap here? This could be a really bad play. I didn't think white would do that kind of aggressiveness because I don't think he can afford to. No, he put a lot of troops elsewhere. I don't love white putting the target on his own back, but I don't hate it either. I'm not complaining. That's for sure. I think this is a misplay by white. White had a really good read on finding the orange kill. Saw how much yellow did. I was really impressed with that play. Quite frankly, have not been impressed with any of yellow's play, despite the size of the bonuses that he's holding. I'm not worried about this 72 cap. White could access if he wanted to through this little bottom loop here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a bit here and then the rest here. And I'm going to see if there's white on River House. I am not hitting it. There's not. So I'm going to take this bonus. And the reason I'm taking this bonus is because white was going to have pathing to this cap anyway if he really wanted it. And this way we have a set. I'm going to set on 4, but we got to keep the joker. That's what I wanted to do. I need to just build myself up right now. I'm playing 3 caps, so I can't afford to be aggressive. And a very, very weird play by yellow. You lose at least, what, 2 of your bonuses on that last turn? And he's taking 1 up here. And he's probably going to come break me too. And I can't afford to slap back, right? I don't really care how many bonuses he breaks. Or he takes. Because I just need him to make a mistake. I need him to hit somebody harder than he should somewhere. Maybe he only takes these bonuses. Maybe he's trying to hide bonuses from white. I don't know. He's probably going to break me. It's like clockwork with these players, man. They are unbelievable. It's astounding. It's just psychopathy? Psychopathy? Psychotic? Absurd? Anything along those lines would be acceptable evaluation. I'm not going to hit him back. He's going to break me, but I don't really care. I'm going to get this up to 100, and then I'm going to... This cap's slightly better, so we're going to put like 40 here. And then the rest put over here. Now, how do I compare to... I'm actually bigger than white now. I don't know how that happened. He might have a bunch of troops off cap somewhere, but I'm currently larger than him. He's going to trade in to pass me, but we're kind of alternating. And now yellow's getting 34 because I didn't break either of these bonuses back here because I'm trying to get yellow to leave me alone. I want him to full send white. That's the only way to beat players like this, because if I try to take everything back or break him, I'm just going to get broken. So I can't afford to play like that. Now he is taking a very long time to make his play. So already that shows potentially a good sign for my ability to play this game. Now, there's a very important thing I want to draw your guys' attention to with my cap choices. Let's zoom in here. I know people don't like when I move it around too much, but we're going to zoom in. Chamber is my only right side exit off of Citadel currently. Is he botted? He botted out. Unbelievable. That is absurd. He botted out. After all of that, the noobiest player botted out on us. White's taking cards off of him. So now, what's in my best interest is absolutely full sending all of this stuff behind me. I need to full send everything behind me right now. I don't want to overdo it. But I need to get that material out of here, because he could roll my cap on this next turn. I got to be a little bit careful. He doesn't know how much is on it, but I need to clear that out, right? Because this bot is going to place a bunch of troops. It's going to come off its cap, and it's going to be in the way. And white will be trading in. He'll be getting larger than me on this next turn, for sure. Yellow, after all of that, bot's out. But we need to make sure all of this behind me. I would love to leave myself extra cards. White has really good caps to potentially card block me from. But the problem is that this bot is going to mess up my crap here. It's going to be very expensive cards if I let this start trading in behind me. So I need to force the bot to stack up on him, and then I can card block him into the bot. It's a little iffy. It's a tough spot to play from. We almost need him to expend the energy into hitting yellow. I can't believe after all of that, this guy botted. I bet, honestly, I could see it being like a 12-year-old kid, which admittedly, if I have been calling a 12-year-old kid terrible at the game, I do apologize. But the kid just might have to go eat dinner or something. That wouldn't surprise me either. I don't want to close off this position, though, but I don't want yellow to be next to me. He's still hitting the bot. Yeah, it could set in here, and I don't really want to take that risk. That's just terrible. That's also just terrible. My concern here was that the bot would set in on 3 and leave so many troops behind me. I do wonder, he still only got like the majority of his troops here. He put about 100 here. It does set in. It sets in front of us, though. This is so good. This is exactly what we wanted. Not there. Please don't place there. All right, that's a little annoying. But the 91 here split between our caps is not going to do a whole lot. It does break me back here. But this is extra cards, and it's not going to have a set anytime soon. I'm surprised it hasn't rolled off cap yet. White was getting how much on the last turn? He was getting 20. Oh, he's got all those bonuses back there. I don't love that. Okay, the bot's sitting in between him now. He's definitely got the cap, though. But it's probably a cheap capital. I can probably take that. I don't want to use the Joker, though. Going here. It's getting 9. Might still have cap then. White was getting 20 then 22 right now. So I think White took the cap. I think he fortified to it. Yeah, we got a horse trade and the Joker if we need it. This has turned into a tough game because yellow botted on us. Rolls down this way. Hopefully splits. It's going to roll the 4 on 1 for sure. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right, good. So I can sneak along the bottom here, potentially take his capital. I don't know if I can card block him in the middle. It's kind of tough, although 1 point here, cap is here, 2 point here. He's going to go into me here now, right? If he breaks me, I'm going to break all of him. Yeah. Give me free cards, goof. Is he just trying to take an extra bonus for himself? I didn't get that many troops on the last turn. At 18? I don't like this play by White. But I guess maybe you wanna preemptively avoid the block. I'm gonna go take your cap though. If he has this cap, I'm gonna go take it. I'm at least gonna go break all of his stuff. I'm faster than white, and I think that's how I'm gonna win this game. I might not win this game on a card block. I might win this game on speed. It's a big enough map where I think I can afford to do that. Just got to make sure my caps are reasonably defended. I'm going to take this, but off of this capital. Oh, I guess I'm not going to take this off of that capital. I thought that connected there. It does not. Enjoy your one bonus, white. I can set in with the Joker and take this on the next turn if I really wanted to. This 98 is what's going to split off. That's going to be the one difficult thing here. Is this isn't going to roll his caps yet. And I might not get fresh access to the right side now with this huge stack here. Or it does that, and it's going to prep to roll this 38 cap. I can dig that. Maybe I just back up. He's going to go heavy into me here with his trade-in. Presumably, right? He finally defended. He loses 50 on it, though. I don't love that play. If the bot sets on 3 here, he loses this capital. But I'm faster than him, so I'm just going to retake back. I'm going to take everything back. Oh, he's already broken in here. I just need this player getting as few troops as possible is kind of what I've determined here. If the bot sets on 3, it very well could roll this capital as well. So we're going to take that luxury and hope for the best here. And the reason I don't set in there is I don't want to burn the Joker. I now have a set without the Joker, and the trades are 130. I got to try to bait him into either rolling cap or leaving troops off cap or anything like that. We've taken so much board here. I got, on that last turn, 24 troops to his 11, which somebody asked me the other day, do I think the bonuses matter? The bonuses matter until they don't, but they... Is he back? He's back. He's back, and he might not be happy that white took his cap. He came back. He finished dinner, everybody. And he's completely off cap. So he can now group everything up, right? If he's actually here and realizes what's happening, he can start grouping all of his stuff back up. And all I'm saying is, look who took your cap. Wasn't me. White took your bonuses. And then I took the bonuses, so it might look like it was me, but it wasn't me. This actually creates a nice little barrier for me, where he's got to hit through important stuff if he wants to, other than, you know, the right side here. I might take all of this back. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. But maybe he messes up the pathing just like I did. I always forget that there's a gate here, and then these two gates. And I accidentally blocked off the entry, where you can't actually loop this around. Once you hit into here, you're stuck in here. You can't get the stack back out. Let's see if white, if he sends up in here and does the same thing I did. Hit to the right. He's going to hit this first and then use his big stack. Yeah, okay. Now, if he's not fast enough here to get the fortify, he's going to split. He doesn't want to mess up like I did. He doesn't get the fortify. Alright. Go take the cap for free. Let yellow take the cap. I'm not convinced that yellow's going to take the cap. But I think letting him have to hit all of that and letting yellow take the cap, I do think is going to be the better play for me. So he's completely off this capital. I want yellow to take the cap. I'm going to let yellow to take the cap. I'm not going to take the cap. It doesn't make sense to chunk through extra material to hold a cap that I'd rather have him roll or have to hit material to take back. There's a chance the bot, or that this player doesn't take it back, but if he is here and he's not botted, that is one thing I didn't consider, is he hasn't technically rebotted. So we'll see during the turn if it happens. It's possible that he just gets back to this. I kind of forgot about that. No, he is botted. All right, so this should take over. This is what I was hoping would happen, is that it would take over partway through the turn and still attack. Just want it to hit the cap. It should see the bonus. If this is the only bonus, come on, roll up. There it is. Okay. And that's exactly what I wanted, because I wanted yellow to have to try to put in effort to get his cap back. Or sorry, white to put in effort to get his cap back. This bot fortifies away, but at the very least, he's got to hit something here. Right? 19 versus what should have been about 21, 22. Presumably just took it back. Maybe it didn't break him. I don't know. Trade in. I'm going to leave that as a 120 back there. I don't think it's quite as important. Let's go in here with this. No, he didn't take it back, and now I get it for free. I get it. So the goal here is that I want to force him to roll a cap. Don't want him to be able to roll both caps, though. So that should work. Because he's going to trade in, right? That was my concern. I have a set in response, though. So he failed this roll. Now we have this over here. So if I can get him to a point where he has to hit a big yellow stack, that's going to be the best play for me here. And my potential yellow stacks are not very large. It's going to break all of me. Yeah, even in death or bot out, this yellow player is a big-time breaker. He's still getting 20. He'll set in here. So he should be able to roll this. But with terrible dice, he might not get much out of it. $260. That's not going to be a guaranteed roll on this. This could fail. It doesn't. He gets only minus 30, which is absurd. That's honestly ridiculous. And now he's coming to break all of me. I think this is a really bad play. Rolling the cap in the first place wasn't a particularly great play. Opening yourself up cards would have been a much better play. I'm going to have to close my cap off here. It'll probably get reopened. But yeah, he could have a trade on 3. I kind of got to go take that. I lose 110. Leaving nothing on this cap back here. I don't think he's going to be ambitious enough to come take it. Or maybe I've baited him into thinking that the Citadel cap here is free, which it is not. And if I've baited him into thinking that, so he went, what, minus 30 on me? I go minus 34 on him. That's not horrible. I want to see if he sets on 3 to try to play me. But he's got to hit through something now, right? We're forcing him to hit something. Yeah, it goes up this way. Now he doesn't have a card there. And now we can clear all of his bonuses again. No card here. Could have a set on 4. I don't want to trade in. Might be fortify off, but where do you even fortify off to? You don't really have the luxury of that. I want the bot out of here. Just a 10 cap's fine there. I can weasel my way up into there. We're knocking him out of here completely. Force him to hit stuff he does not want to hit. Because again, we are better than this player on speed. We are better than this player on speed, and we are better than this player just, I think, in general, but mostly speed. So again, this cap is so far back. There, I mean, you can even calculate. I got 1, 2, 3, 4-point card block on this back spot if I absolutely need it. The bot will start giving me cards in here. And look at how large the... Okay, so this will give him a bit of a free card. It just gave him kind of a free card in the middle here, which I don't love. But maybe it'll fortify one of these up. He might actually have to set in here to take a card unless he goes off capital. The bot doesn't break me on the bottom. I got how much on the last turn? I want him to trade in early. I have a set without the Joker, which is tremendous, so I can set in back-to-back turns. He doesn't set in. Hits the 17 in the middle. This set, now I can fortify this cap, and I can... Okay, he doesn't, so the bot will keep giving him cards in the middle, which is not particularly ideal. I'm going to hit here. So I want the bot to start stacking up in front of him, which it is doing here. So we'll get this back up to about an 80 cap, just so we have to expend troops. That there. The reason I chose to hit the big stack back here is that the more stacks that look at my cap, the more that the yellow bot's going to stack up in front of me. If I have these little small ones that are just slightly further away, I might have an easier time counterplaying that and actually getting cards. But I kind of like the position I'm in. These huge stacks are likely going to stay stacked against him, too. It's most likely going to start taking cards with these smaller stacks here. Or this 46 that's only looking at my cap. Oh, it does play with off the 206. Okay, I'm surprised by that one. There's a good chance that these stacks start fortifying away, though. It's going to take this whole bonus. Don't love that. Okay. All right, white trades in here. How aggressive does he get? I want him to get aggressive, but I'm worried he's not going to, and then we're going to have this awkward stalemate with the bot. It's the 21. Okay. That's actually very good. Yeah, come up and break me. You have now eliminated any and all cards you had in here. I will not let the bot back in here. Not entirely certain it's worth trading in. But we will get confirmation if the bot's still in here. Yeah, look at him. He's just simply not fast enough. He's going to break me here, too. He doesn't even break this, which is a mistake. I don't want to set in here. I'd prefer to, again, save the Joker. It's a gigantic stack off of capital. He'd have to hit through one of these to come hit me. Bot won't set. All right, sounds good. A little bit of a risky play because of how bad of dice I got there. It's a little bit of a risky play because of how bad those dice were, but hopefully he still has to hit through a 91 here. No set on 4. Yeah, and yellow's not back yet. This will split over, though, which is a little bit of my concern. There's also the possibility he comes off of this capital, and there's something not as strong there. But these should be free cards in here. So, at what point does white think I should kill the bot to try to gain myself better placement? I'm not sure. It's going to get this cap for free. That's a little unfortunate. I didn't think it'd go that far. Maybe it won't. It might not take that. It took a bonus. It doesn't take it. Cool. No set on 4 without the Joker, but we're going to keep trying. I want him to blast through this 91 overconfidently. Okay, that I can live with. If he hits through the 63, he hits through the 63. It is what it is. I'm a little worried he's just opened up incentive for these bots to come back in. The bot to come back in here, though. No set without the Joker. That was unfortunate. I was trying to hold out for it, but it is what it is. Don't love that placement there. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This bot is so strong, too. I don't... I'm trying to card block with the bot's help, but white is making this very, very difficult. And I doubt it's stacked up on him in here. If anything, it's going to open him up here. I need to come set the block over here. But when he's on 5 cards, there's too much bot on this board right now, man. This yellow player, through and through, the entirety of this game has been so annoying in being in the game and not. This 63 is going to have to peel back here pretty soon. It sets in early. He's going to hit the 63. Okay. Loses 38. Best dice you've had in your life. He's going to roll the 23 cap now, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's going to make this block much more difficult now. Very frustrating to play against. Should have traded in. Yeah, he gets it for free. Loses 36. This guy's getting some insane dice here, guys. Comes off it completely because he is not particularly very skilled. I mean, white has shown decent signs of being able to play the game of Risk, but he just took it. He didn't even, that was just a waste. Like, buddy, at least put something on it. Now I actually can set. Actually, I can legitimately set a block on him now. All right. The bot won't set here, so it won't hit me there. All right. He won't have the cards to break that. And as long as he has taken all the territories in the middle, except for, I guess, Patio House, which I believe we know the bot is sitting on that, it should continue hitting me. Presumably. I just hope it doesn't... I'm a little worried it's going to get in over here. Yeah, this is where I thought it was going to attack from. If that rolls the 20... Alright, it's not going to roll a 22 on 20 almost certainly. Set on 3? No set on 3. Alright, white's going to have to take hopefully an unfavorable card here. Let's see what he does. If he's smart, he'll take like this 91 here. Force the... Or at least one that will give him more options later. I think he must have had to hit a pretty big stack there. He's playing pretty reserved again. I'm going to give the bot space to spread out. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. The trades are $1.80. I have a set now, but I'd prefer to respond to whatever he does. This is a game of resiliency, guys, with this bot here. I know I've had a lot of people say, like, how do you play a game, a 1v1 where the bot is giving, you know, where there's a really big bot? Well, you got to try to force the other player to hit the big stacks of the bot. And that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'm trying to preserve some of my bonuses. Unfortunately, this bot is a bonus breaker. And I don't want to open up the big stack on Painter. So I need to essentially just let the bot keep taking this down here and keep taking this space up here. Although the bot might set soon, which is a little bit concerning. Presumably did not fill whatever gap white opened up. He sets on 3. He's going to come hit me. Probably gets this cap for free again. He goes to the right. This is perfect. This is exactly the side we want him to go to, because he's not going to have enough troops to come hit my cap. Perfect. Thank you, sir. I can respond to that with ease. Is he trying to split on me? No, he just goes back to capital. All right, we trade in. We're going to kind of multi-tier approach this, where, again, we're going to hit the material over there. I'm not even going to continue adding to these caps because I know he's being forced to hit stuff that he doesn't want to hit. 1 a 2-on-1 at the end there. This 33 will be what our kind of expansion stack is, so to speak. Again, this isn't really an authentic card block because he still has cards. They're just not cards he wants to take. And the more this bot trades in, ideally the more it starts stacking up onto capitals, and the more it will stack up onto his capitals and my own, but hopefully his too. We haven't seen it add to this 91 in a while, and we've been seeing it add a lot to these 3 territories over here. But we only saw 1 troop placement there. The bot starts with 9, so 8 troops went elsewhere. Now the key here is if I can back this bot up on the turn. I don't want to open up Sculptor, but maybe chip these, you know, force this out. Maybe hit Well House. If I hit Well House, it'll force this to start splitting and not having many troops here. He takes a card. All right, he comes off a pretty unfavorable spot that the bot might end up refilling. I think we need to kind of bank on the bot refilling that as free territory to hit. Or I just block here, but I'm worried that the bot's going to hit off if I hit here. So maybe white ends up getting cards here. I'm going to bank on the bot. I'm going to have my faith in the bot here. All right, so our approach, because I think the bot's going to set here, it's a little risky. Right, because it sent all of those troops over there. Oh, I forgot that I wasn't supposed to open that. All right, well, that might have been a bad play. I shouldn't have attacked that second time. I didn't want to open up the Sculptor or Painter. Yeah, I knew that would stack there. That just dropped like 100 troops. All right, that's good. He's only on 2 cards right now. I have a set on 3. This attacks up. With a pretty favorable split for myself. That is a much less favorable split for me. That is about as unfavorable of a split as I can get here. Don't love that. That's not good. And I think it might have attacked up into here as well. Doesn't have a free card here, but he's going to get... Oh, it took his cap! It took one of his capitals! Oh my goodness! The bot just took one of his capitals. He must not have well defended this one. Oh no, buddy. No shot I can just 2-tap him and get him out of the game, right? Would that be a cap run? With a trade-in? He had like 260 on this, right? 400? I at least got to look, right? Ah, he consolidated. Okay. Well played. I see you. I gave him a little bit of counterplay here. He let the bot take his cap because he grouped everything up. I don't hate it. It also makes him so much easier to block now. So I don't love it either. And if this bot fills this gap, he's going to have to hit... If this 257 rolls into here, which it probably will, I really wouldn't be surprised if it did. Come on, don't hit the 20. Split. Break. It's going to break, right? Yeah, it prioritizes breaking. It might hit this 20, though. It's going to hit the 20. It's going to hit this 20. Oh, and it gives him a free card. That's a little bit unfortunate. So that would explain why this pulled away. It was going to pull away anyway. Although it blocks him over here. Okay, great. I can live with that. He's going to come out through this 29, right? But he's going to lock himself again. That's fine. He locks himself voluntarily. Cool. Works for me, sir. Go here. He's going to have a trade here to be able to break the block. And that will happen up top here. I suppose he's not guaranteed to have a trade. But he's likely going to have a trade. So there's a 200 stack sitting here. Presumably another large stack on Patio House as well. Alright, so he's worth about 600. He'll be worth about 800 after this next turn. Just about 800, a little bit shy. I'm not surprised he grouped up. I was hoping that maybe it rolled him. This is fine, I think. Oh, it steps up that way. The 57's going to step. No, don't hit the 20. Oh, that's bad. Unless it wraps something around here. Okay, he had cards in here that hadn't been taken yet. That's not good. That is actually very, very bad. Shouldn't have let it get in here. Although it's going to have a trade in here, which is dangerous for me. He's playing super passively now. $548. 109. I need to gain control of the middle. If I can get this capital over the other one, if I can get Terrace House, that will be what can really put proper pressure on him. No trade on 3. Very long game, everybody. Just don't hit into this pocket, please. Is this bot going to be on 5 cards? He might be able to kill it if he really wanted to. Trades on 5 himself, kills the bot, gets 200 off of it. I don't know that he's going to try that. If he wants to guarantee himself second, he could. We're going to be about the same size after this next turn. Unless he starts rolling capitals. He's got free cards in the middle here, which is not ideal. Yeah, he's going to lock his cap off, though. Although the bot's just going to open him back up. Maybe it was a brilliant play letting this happen. Loses 5 on a 2. That's cool. Yes, come up this way. Commit fully. No, he's going to come. If I get the opportunity to hit this stack, I'm going to hit it. Loses 5 again because he's not slidering. Yeah, this is brutal. Hopefully he rolls the cap and fortifies away like he did before. Although I'm not convinced he's going to do that. Yeah, he's not going to do that this time. I need to fully flush this bot away from me and get it to stack in front of him. And that's going to be expensive for me to do. I'm on 4 now, but he's going to have another set. I don't have a trade on 4. The bot's going to set. The bot could take my 120 cap here. I actually should have just fortified this material away or rolled it down or something. Because if it decides to place on this instead of... Okay, it doesn't place over here. It places 12. Please just be 12 over there. Because that means most of this is going to place in front of him. All right, most of that placed in front of him. It added 60 here. I can live with this. I need to... This bot needs to be dealt with. This is tough, man. It's mostly chunking away at me, and he's so consolidated that it's not doing much to him. I need it... If I can get it to start bolstering Trojan Horse here, though... He sets in early. Voluntarily loses those troops again, and then comes and hits me. I mean, now you have no cards. If I can weasel my way in here and take this Terrace House cap, he is done for. I don't have these bonuses, dog. Enjoy. You're breaking nothing. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the number of troops I've been getting each turn. I don't have bonuses. I just got troops. And he's shown that he doesn't even care to hit this, so why would I... Oh, he does hit it. Ah, he keeps it because he's on it. And I don't have a trade-in. Okay. Alright, I'll let him play off of that then. Because at this point... At this point, I don't want to let him have territories. Doesn't really matter if he's got cards. Maybe the bottle set on 3 and take this cap. That'd be hilarious. Getting a block on him here because he gave the cap away. Giving the cap away was such a good move. That was actually a brilliant play. Because now this bot is getting so strong, and instead of, you know, we could have worked together to kill the bot, but he went right into me. The moment this player botted out, you know, he went right into me. So, sometimes that's just where the cookie crumbles. Got pathing back to this. I don't want to roll a cap. I want him to roll a cap. Or just get him off this. The fact that he decided he wasn't rolling the cap at all, and then he decides to roll it the last second, so his troops are safe. That was what was brutal about this. He's gonna come up and break me. He's completely off the cap again. I'm on 5 cards, so whatever actions you do here are questionable, sir. He's probably gonna hit my 12. Yeah, like clockwork. He's not going to hit any yellow there, here. He's going to hit these last 4 territories and then probably give up. No, he goes back to the... So you give me this for free again. You can't be giving people free caps, dude. You got to stop doing that. You really haven't learned. trying to give those troops some more extra to go. All right. So this bot should spread out. Might even set in. But now he's forced to take the stuff that's sitting in front of him again, ideally. Bot sets in. How much of this do we see? We see 45 here. It's 215 stack plus whatever extra I had. 25, so that's 70. 73. 75. All right, so about 150 stacked up on him. I can live with that. And seemingly, more importantly here, stacked up on him but didn't give him a free card, as far as I can tell. And he doesn't have a trade-in. He lost his extra capital. Does he have a free take in here? The bot gave him one free take. I think just one. Now I can keep chipping away at the bot. And ideally, it doesn't retake that spot, and it keeps playing for the bonuses that I keep taking from it. Trying to leverage this bot to start breaking me again. Keep breaking me and ignore white. But I'm worried that it's going to take balcony back here. Definitely. Oh, although if it did, it's a big stack, right? It's not that big. I'm on 4 cards. I have a set. I need to try to take this cap from him. The cap actually might be free. We'll see how much he gets here in a second. If I can get this cap, I can block him. He doesn't have it yet. The trades are so high, man. His cap's got to be about 1,000 now. He's going to show it to me. 850. All right. He leaves all those troops off. He's running this way. Oh, if he leaves all of his troops off cap, we just win like that. That would be spectacular. Come on, break everything. Nah, he's going to fortify. He's absolutely going to fortify. Yep. And we just have to set up again. Hope that yellow doesn't set on me. Not going to put that much there because I can't. I mean, the bot might just set and roll me. It's fine. If it wants this cap, that's unfortunate, but... Break me. Come on. Come break me. I'm on 5. He's on 4. I don't know. I don't remember when we got a card ahead of him, but we got a card ahead of him at some point. This has been a tiring game, trying to force him into the bot and fully block him, and we haven't gained much of a lead at all. We're pretty much head-to-head even with him. He got some incredible rolls on me earlier in the game. And there's our trade-in, so he won't have a set after this turn. Comes this way. Good. Very good. No, doesn't full commit, though. Doesn't full commit. That could be good. Loses 27 on 19. Delightful. Might not even have enough to... It doesn't even try to roll this. That was a very bad play. He stopped himself. I don't love that at all. Oh, I really don't like that. All right. Got to give the bot a bunch of extra cards. It's on 4, so we got to be a little bit careful here. 20. I'm not going more than 20 here just because there's the problem where the bot could open me up again. So each of these spots is going to get 20. But now what we're going to do is defend this so it's not a freebie. And then the rest of these troops are going here. Also so it's not a freebie. Cool. This cap, again, could get taken, but I'm kind of banking on with how much pressure is being put over here by the bot that it'll continue stacking most of its troops up on my cap here and then his cap. Because of how big his cap is. That's actually one of the problems with his strategy here. That's gonna try to roll my cap. That is unfortunate. Hopefully he's not aware of that happening. That very well might try to roll. It's not double. It's less than double. Usually the bot will only trade. It's going to roll it. There it goes. Fail. Nope. Actually takes it with even. An even roll there on that capital. It's very annoying. Fortunately, those troops should roll off. Those should fortify off somewhere. And I can just take that back for free. So I lose 120 troops there, which is very, very unfortunate. I don't know that they're going to fortify off right away, though. Does White have a free card in here again? He does. The pot really needs to stop giving him free cards, man. That is very frustrating. So it did a fortify. I assume the largest stack fortified, but maybe it was the second. Oh, he's leaving. Did he take the cap back? Is he splitting between these again? He's splitting between these caps again. He took the cap back. He took Terrace House here. Or no, is he just prepping to take that? Now I'm unsure, because that was a huge fortify. I'm going to at least double. I'm going to check to see if this is where that fortify came from. It did fortify off this, I think. This is completely gone here. Yeah, he's back on this. 746. This cap might get rolled. What on earth? Whatever he put, that's risky as heck. $700. Interesting. Back on 4 cards. It's so unfortunate that the bot decided to stack here. This has been a very frustrating game to play. If I can get him to make a dumb play, though, that would be ideal. He did get this cap back, which is weird because I saw him place the troops on Trojan Horse. I didn't see him roll twice, but it is what it is. So we are, again, about exactly the same size as them once again. The benefit to this, though, here's the benefit. Hit here. I don't know how much it left there. It hasn't rolled him yet, but with only 246 there, a set soon could roll this cap. It just did it to me. He's going to close this off here. Okay. I get this cap back for free. Fortifies there. I don't know how much is here. I'm not going to open this up because I don't want this big stack to go anywhere. I want this to have enough to hit here. So maybe this is a 400 for safekeeping. And he's probably got a set on 4, but we're going to take our cap back over here. And then I'm going to give this plenty of extra cards in there. Snake Pit just subscribed to the See Money Plays YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Snake Pit. During this recording, we've had, I think, 2 people subscribing. This game is taking on an unbelievably long amount of time, which is very, very unfortunate. However, I appreciate your support nonetheless. And if you want to get a shout out like Snake Pit, either subscribe while I'm playing or have public subscriptions on. when you subscribe another time. This is bad. This put most of these troops by me. I don't think it put enough in front of him despite potentially being able to take this capital. If we see a roll, yeah, we're going to see this. In case you guys were wondering why I normally play with neutral bots, I would have beaten white by this. I would have beaten white by now. That is all I will say. No. Why did it fortify out? Did he regroup? He didn't regroup. He fortified to this. Trades in. We knew that would happen. I need to somehow get the bot on the outside of him. And way on the outside of him. So maybe this is good. Where are you going to go, bud? You're going to stop. He's going to fortify back to this. All right. That's fine. The world's longest game of Risk. Not yet. We're not there yet, but until this bot dies, I don't think either of us are going to win, and white is solely focused on me, where I'm equally trying to hit him and the bot, just to try to balance this game out a little bit. I think I'm going to have to somehow figure out how to get the bot killed while not losing all of my troops. And I think the only way to do that is start literally clearing out all of this stuff. You know, taking the hits, because I know I'm a better player than white, but I don't want to risk. I don't really want to risk it. But if I can start clearing it out, and then it doesn't, it only takes cards out, and that might be the best play, actually. He might not actually have good cards right now, though. He might have to hit about 100 stack. Yeah, I think he must have just had to hit something pretty big. That's beneficial, at least. So, I don't have a set yet, but I think my best course of action is going to be to continue playing this like this. It weakens my caps considerably, but it should put the focus of the bot into spreading out. It'll make his cards slightly easier, but it also might mean that it doesn't take. Ideally, it doesn't take anything in there. Ideally, it just says, okay, green keeps hitting me. Green has so many bonuses, I'm going to hit green. This is the first attack. That's the first attack gets rolled. The 41 will come down in. I don't have a trade on 4, which is unfortunate. And it should try to take back here as well. This 363 might even move. No, it stops. It didn't give him a card. It didn't give him any card. He's got to hit something unfavorable again. Good. Good. All right, I don't have a trade here. I've got to be a little bit careful because he's probably going to trade on 4. And he might take this cap over here. So as much as I want to break the bot, we are going to break the bot. We're just going to be a little bit careful about it. All right. Because the other question is if he hasn't added enough to Terrace House here and this bot sets in, it could absolutely beat the crap out of him with these near 250 trades. Like if it gets a 600 on what, 300 that he had there, it might roll that. No, it's going to roll out. No, it rolls up. All right, so but it's split, right? So he did have to hit something unfavorable there. Oh, He gave the cap. I don't love that. He gave the cap back. He gave the cap back. But it's big stacks there, man. So he's going to come break me with his trade-in. We get to respond. He gave the cap back. How much do we think's on it, though? That's the real question. Does he have a card without the set? I'm thinking he's going to set in and hit me. Yep. This guy is super predictable. Hits the 20, hits the 23, loses 36. Great dice for me. Going to hit the 24 on the other side. Somebody just drove by with the loudest bass I've ever heard on a car. Apologies if the mic picked that up. All right, guys. I think this is it. I think we've done it. Now, here's going to be the ultimate test. Because he stops here, right? He brings everything back to cap. We're on 5 cards. We reconstitute. We reconstitute everything. We're going back with our little 20s here. 20, 30 on the other side. And then what I'm going to do here, because I'm okay with the 400 caps, we're just going to check. Here. All right, I'm taking this. Where's my connection? How do I get material over there? Well, he doesn't have a set right now, so he can't get through this anyway. He has to come off his big set, and so it means he has to roll a cap. So I'm just gonna leave it, I guess. And hopefully the bot sets in here, but doesn't do too much to me, because he is reconstituted. He's got a 75 to hit here. If the bot sets, this should hopefully be more than 75 to have to hit. There's a huge stack on Painter here. I obviously don't want to open that. It puts most of the troops over here. That's actually really good. Now, if he comes and rolls this, obviously I just rolled that cap, which is not maybe the... Oh, wait. Did I even roll that cap? All right, I even rolled the cap, so that actually wasn't even a bad play. Just don't roll this 75. Hopefully, because I have a cap here now, it's not going to roll that. And if white hits this territory, maybe it'll fortify to armory now as well. No, it doesn't. All right, white's got to hit the 75 for a card, or the giant stack here. Oh, I left him open up here. I forgot that he broke that earlier. Okay, well, maybe it's a good thing that he can't hit the 75 for a card yet. Because it lets me build up here more. All right, we don't want the bot attacking with this, so we're going to go and we're giving it cards again. Give it a card in here, why not? And then I'm just going to come off the 400. Cards. Cards. Okay. And that up to here. Back on 4. He's on 3. We have a Joker. Hopefully we can get a dude or an artillery on the next turn. And finally snuff him out. I would love to see this like 221 fortify up as well, but I don't think it's going to. We know he's got probably about 1,000 cap here. He's committed a lot of stuff into me. Now that splits. What I'm hoping happens here is that this splits, and then the fortify from this split, like this 21 after it attacks across, is what sends itself up here. Or even the 18 could go. We don't see the fortify. It makes me think it was something back here along this pathing. Now, do you close yourself off here? He sets in now. Breaks the block. What's the 18? I don't care. You don't have any cards now. You have to hit off of this on the next turn. Maybe he gets the 110 cap? I mean, that roll would win, but I kind of want him to roll it. Bad dice is what we're kind of hoping for here. He sees these huge stacks. Like, there's nothing... Once you're to this point, yeah, he's not going to go back for that. So he essentially gives me all this for free. It's about 1,200 cap now, but he has no cards at all. Does he just sack into me? He doesn't even sack into me. This guy is resilient. At this point, dude, kill the bot. I'm not going to let you have second place. I'm not going to let you win. That's what I should have said. All right. Bot's on 3 cards. Could roll a cap again. Hopefully it doesn't. I want to put troops on this cap over here on this next turn. And this cap. I really want to bolster these two and then start taking cards in here again. The issue here is that he's going to attack off of... He's going to hit the 75 here. So... hit down here. Okay, this is actually really, really good because this 45 might be what fortifies up. It fortifies up to here. Could be worse. He will take his card on the 75 here. Unless he hits the big stack and tries to go for the kill, but I don't think he's going to do that. Does he roll the cap? I probably would. Loses 268. Perfect. So that puts him down just at 1,000. I have a trade in again. So now I need to weasel my way in here to force this bot to attack across with its huge stack. Because we know it's got a huge stack here and we want that huge stack to hit him. Although maybe it hits him anyway. If he's not appropriately splitting here. I think we give it a turn because the bot's going to set in here now. If I make my caps nice and big, don't have to use the Joker. Good. I'm not going to give this bot any extra cards on this turn. I'm going to move this up. We're not going to give the bot any extra cards on this turn. None. Absolutely none. We're just going to hit here. The hope behind this is we know the bot is on a trade and it's got a gigantic capital, not capital, but gigantic stack on Painter. And if it thinks off of a near 300 trade that it can take his capital, I'm going to try to bait it into doing so. I hope this works. I hope to God this works. So all 18 troops, from what I can tell, just got placed. Or I guess it would trade in first. It puts 240 over there. It puts it all on me. So it must not have had enough to hit him. Well, wishful thinking, guys. Wishful thinking. All right, it attacked into there. That's not free. It finally hit that spot. So split this stack. This is very frustrating to play against. All right. I got to snuff out all of this then. So the reason I did that is because I need the bot to stop giving him cards. I need the bot to stop giving him free cards. I have a set without the Joker. I'm probably going to use that early here. And we kind of see the entire strength of the bot here. But the bot giving him free cards is the problem. I need the bot to start taking on me exclusively to force him to hit this big crap. I want whatever his cap is on Terrace House here to hit the 63. As far as I can tell, we'll see if it hits Armory, because it was only getting 3, which means it doesn't have the bonus here. It chooses to break me instead of retake. All right, that's promising. That turn was actually promising for me. because he doesn't have free takes. He's got the 63. That's the weakest spot. That's probably going to... Oh, he sets in. All right. So we get to respond to that then. Yep. All right. He full commits over here. He's only over here. This is perfect. He's not going to have a trade to break this. And he can't get this cap because I finally strengthened it. I need to make sure I keep breaking the bot over here. But now I know he doesn't have a trade to break. And he's giving me the option of essentially reconstitution. That comes back to the better, or well, I don't know if it's the better of his two capitals. We set in without the Joker, which is obviously what we were planning on doing. I give the bot a bunch of cards again. And I also reset this block on him. This one's slightly safer, I think, long term. So, I give the bot some cards. There's all the cards for the bot. This 10 will come back to cap here. All right, bot. What do you got for me? Yeah, because we know, because it's only getting 3. We know white's on Armory, which hopefully means it probably still has that 90 on Patio House then. Whatever the size of that stack was. It might retake this bonus on this turn. Maybe it doesn't. Breaks me first, comes back down to take the bonus. I'm fine with that. Because now I'm getting how many troops? I got on that last turn, even with him breaking. I got 23 to his 7, right? So we're still, every turn we're getting more troops. It's like the bonuses, the trades are obviously more important, but the bonuses don't matter that much. The bonuses still matter at least a little bit. Hopefully, we'll get an idea here, right? Because there was a 90 stack on Patio House. If we see him hit Sculptor, yeah, with a 588, and he keeps going. I mean, you can only break this stuff. You have to hit through the bot now. He's going to stop, yeah. Hopefully that means the bot closes this. Now on this turn, I don't want to break the bot. I want the bot to take back what it lost. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So I don't want to add any troops to this 350 because the bot's probably going to set in there, right? So I'm only going to hit this because I don't want the bot thinking I have a bonus available for it. Because I don't. And now, because the bot has been a breaker and a taker, we hope that this bot takes Sculptor back and maybe even some of this material down here. I probably should have taken white out of the bottom here, but I'm hoping it at least plays for its bonus in here again. Because he had to hit at least a 63. It does set 100 troops on me there. Another 100 there. It put everything on me. Which I guess is maybe what I want it to do. I want it to commit everything out here so I can replace its presence in here. But that put everything on me. Go left. It breaks me. It doesn't hit him at all. It doesn't want this bonus in the slightest. Now I think the bot's trolling me. It doesn't have a set, though. So that could benefit me. If we see his only cards, like right here, for example. I have a trade and I don't want to use it. Yeah, he hits here. So this is actually good. Because now he doesn't have a card here. Right? And hopefully he doesn't have one on the other side. He doesn't want to hit the bot at all. Yeah, that could actually be quite good. And now... Yeah, that's what I was thinking I was going to see. Bot doesn't have a trade. I put that there just in case. If it gets hit, I don't care. I don't care because it's going to split in front of him. So he actually, I think, misplayed that. If it doesn't get hit, he's forced to trade and hit through me. Because I don't think he wants to hit one of these giant stacks now. And if it does get hit, then it's split a bunch of troops in his face. I keep saying I think we've got it, but I keep taking forever to actually get to that point. It doesn't hit the 15. Okay. All right, buddy. What have you got for me? Are you going to risk hitting one of these big stacks? Nope. He's going to trade in on 3 and naturally hit me. Well, that's actually really good, though. What are you going to do with that? I have a set without the Joker. No, he's just going to fortify it back. All right. If there's a giant set sitting in there, we're going to go hit it. So sure, I hit through a 51, but now he doesn't have a trade and he doesn't have cards. He has to hit big stuff. I just took out 290. Oh, I didn't even notice the absolute insane roll I just got on that. I went plus 82. But we just took out his entire 300 trade. He's on 1 card. And the bot's going to keep taking this bonus back. You had the option there for a while, White, of hitting the bot. You opted not to do it. And you just lost your entire trade in. This will come out. This will be cheaper to come hit eventually. 14 comes up, opens me up to this line again if I need it. Because, again, I don't want to use the 14 here. He's probably got a huge cap. 2 huge caps. This one was at least, what, 600? He left a 20 out here so he'd have a card. Wow, he hits that. Hit my cap. What is that roll, dude? What was that roll? That is absurd. He's not on both of these caps, so I can take one of them back, if not both. That's insane. All right. I think that's him giving up, hopefully. I don't know which one of these he went back to, but it's not like it really matters. That probably gets rolled, right? Yeah, I think I don't even care about that cap right now. How did he get... Oh, he went through there. That's fine. I'm so glad he rolled that. Oh, and I evened him. Do I let the bot take this? I think so, right? No, I don't want to hit that. Honestly, no. I don't think so. No, the bot's on a trade. We let the bot take that. I absolutely let the bot take this. White is not on a set. And we don't care. We let the bot take it. That's going to come back left probably, right? Because presumably it comes off these caps and starts stacking on him and I. After it closes this up here. Goes to the right. Tough for him to hit. This goes to the left. No, it goes down. Okay. No freebies, sir. Not for you. Not today. Trades are super high at this point. He doesn't have a cap. He is dead. Is he botted? He's not even botted. He's still trying. But the bot took his cap. I didn't want to give yellow... I didn't want yellow to get second, but white really left me with no choice here. So... it is what it is. I would love to know when it rolled him. Good game, sir. Sorry, dude. I didn't want to do this to you. I can't make it clear enough to you guys as viewers. I did not want to do this to this player. But he truly left me with no choice. Alright, what we're going to try here is I'm just going to try to wrap this up. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the trade, but this should be a 100% roll. Yeah. There it is. That was a doozy, everybody. That took so much time. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. It was a learning experience for me because I haven't had to do that in a while where I'm trying to leverage a bot into a player. And honestly, he had some really probably pretty lucky trades in there. I got unlucky with where the bot decided to stack. Novice level player on yellow, that doesn't surprise me. Intermediate on white, I thought he would have been more towards like an expert. Red got screwed by yellow at the beginning. We pull it out, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this one and hope you stuck with me the entire time. If you did, you know what to do. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. This has been a late arrival from Fergus. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Do it with me, Fergus. Peace.